Hey everybody, people who know me as just regular old Mike on Facebook or wherever the case may be. Um, for people who know me personally, I do podcasts such as Cybercast, Galactic Gumbo, and just 900 GI Joe show. I run a few pages on Facebook. I go by Autobot City Comics '08 on TFW, and I go by GI Joe Comics '08 on the His Tank forums, which are really the only two forums I deal with. I'm also an eBay seller. I've been selling on eBay for quite a few years. And this is kind of like a little rant that I honestly hope this goes viral and gets up someone's rear end so bad that I get a letter or something. For years I've been selling on eBay, no problems at all. Occasionally you'll get someone ask a question after the fact or something they didn't read in an auction. And here's the story of what's going on last week. Last Friday, which of course get to the point really, I'm selling a lot of my collection to buy other stuff. So I had an eBay auction up for a lot of Combiner War Transformer toys, retail toys, nothing special, nothing fancy. And they were, I put it up for buy now $500, or no, $600 is what it was. Had someone offer me $500 for it, plus shipping. I took it. Easy money, real quick. As soon as the guy paid, PayPal put the funds on hold. And this included the shipping fees as well. And when we called and asked about it, we were told, that these items are a high risk and you're a high risk seller because of these items are, they said, our investigation shows that you will that these items are more likely to have a case called upon them or a case claimed against them. So we want to make sure that you're sending the items, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter that you've been a seller for so long and you got all this positive feedback. We don't trust you, basically. So I said, okay, whatever. We'll just, the guy paid on a Friday evening, mailed him out Saturday, priority mail. He was in Tennessee. The item was delivered Saturday, or I take it back. I mailed out Saturday. They were delivered Monday morning, 10 o'clock or so. I asked the guy, because the rules always were that, 3 days after, or if positive feedback has been left on eBay. So I messaged the guy. I said, hey, you got your package. Any possible way you can leave me some feedback to where I can get my funds now? Because they put them on hold. So about 30 minutes later, he leaves me positive feedback. And funds weren't released. So I had to call PayPal, talk to somebody, and they said that, oh, well, we don't do that no more. It's 3 days no matter what after the delivery. So basically what you're telling me is that you put my money on hold for almost a week, and I had to pay shipping out of my own pocket because you're holding my shipping money, and argued with them probably about 30 minutes or so. Ended up hanging up on them. Then after we've talked to so many people, a lot of them, no offense, don't speak English, and like everybody who works there is a supervisor because they have so many of them, because you have to speak to a supervisor and like they pass the buck over to somebody else. So go through all that, hang up on them, get an email, funds were released before the 3 days. And I'm told, this won't happen to you again. This is just to set you, basically to have you shown that you're doing what you're supposed to do, basically. So, okay, so no problem. So, the next day, another auction had sold. Combiner Wars, mind you, but it was the BotCon 2016 loose set version of BotCon Combiner Wars, the Dawn of Predicus set. And the guy paid. We actually had to open a case up against him because he took too long to pay. So, but anyways, he pays. His money goes on hold as well. So we call and talk to PayPal. PayPal said they didn't do it, that eBay did it. We call eBay. Look, we just went through this less than 24 hours ago. We argued with them for 4 hours off and on the phone. One lady said that it was showing that we were like a new seller. And we're like, no, we've been doing this for, years. And that we don't understand the reason. She didn't understand the reason. She says she was going to get the funds released. I'll call you back. Never let eBay tell you they're going to call you back because they're a bunch of liars. They didn't call back. They didn't release the money. So as a seller for many years, in a lot of communities and eBay, I took down all my auctions. I'm waiting for my last seller, who, mind you, did a e-check, which I think is a joke, that it's okay for them to do it, but so I'm sure that money will be put on hold as well afterwards. But the fact being is that I refunded the guy's money, told him what was going on. As a consumer, as a buyer, seller, I will not stand for this no more. I will not deal with being told how I can sell and how to receive my money that I have, received, that they have the right to put on hold for damn near a week. It's not right. It's not fair. We talked to probably at least 10 people, at least 10 different people yesterday. And it was finally at the end, I asked the guy, I'm like, look, I said, I'm not going to go through this whole spiel if you're not going to do anything for me. Are you going to give me my money or not? And he said, no, not till 3 days after your package is delivered. And I said, well, you know what? Since y'all are saying, because it's a high risk item, give me an example. Give me an item number of where this incident where somebody filed a case. I want to see it for myself. He said, I can't do that. Well, then you need to release at least the shipping cost. No, we require you to basically what he says, we require you to front your own money for the shipping costs. And I don't agree with that. After I've already received shipping money, you want me to use my own money, and I'm not at eBay. I mean, this isn't my livelihood. I sell stuff in order to either A, buy other stuff, or B, I got a bill I got to pay. And this is the biggest load of shit I've ever seen in my life. And I told him, I said, you don't care about the sellers. You've taken everything against us away. We cannot complain or leave negative feedback against the buyer in retaliation that they'll leave us negative feedback just in return. It's not fair to the seller. Sellers are mistreated on eBay and PayPal. So what I'm here to say is if you're a seller or buyer, boycott eBay, boycott PayPal. If you got to use PayPal like some of us have to receive money from other sites like your fandom sites that you sell stuff on, make sure you have good feedback to where you can ask them to send it as friends and family, to where there's no fees involved. Screw the system, screw them. This is a load of crap. Boycott eBay, boycott PayPal. Don't stand for this if you're a seller anymore. This isn't right to us. You might not have it done to you now, but sell a high price item and watch it happen to you multiple times. I'm sick and tired of it happening, and I won't stand for it no more. They hold one item in between the two items. There's 3 smaller items. You can have that money. But when the big money ticket comes in, no, you can't have that. You have to wait. You have to prove yourself over and over and over and over, which is a load of crap. Like I said, I went through this yesterday, or the day prior to this happening. This is ridiculous. This is my rant. This is my complaint. Screw them. I asked for phone numbers above customer service to talk to somebody else. We can't give you that information. So you're basically telling me that I have to deal with customer service, which customer service has failed me, will not do nothing else for me, and you're saying this is it. It's either this or nothing. And that's basically what it came down to. They don't care about you. They do not care about the seller, period. In a discussion on that. They do not. I've proven myself over and over before. When they do this every blue moon, they'll say, oh, we got to put this on hold. Make sure you're actually sending the product. My feedback should prove that. When you have people file claims, you put the PayPal balance in the negative. If there's no money in PayPal and someone complains about an item or opens a case that was $300, then you put my PayPal balance in negative $300, and then PayPal wants you to automatically transfer some money over to put the balance back to zero. The system's broke for sellers. They don't care about the sellers anymore. PayPal is a joke. eBay can kiss my ass. So boycott. I'm telling you to boycott, share this video where everyone can see it. And if it don't get shared, then so be it. If people don't know about this and they get screwed later on, all I can sit there and say is, I told you so. I told you people this. So this is my rant that I'm entitled to as a consumer, a seller, a blogger, a YouTuber, period. I'm entitled to a complaint. No one wanted to hear my complaint yesterday through them. This is my route to get out there viral. So people know, boycott eBay, boycott PayPal. Take your stuff down. Don't sell through there. Go through the fan sites. Go through Facebook. There's hundreds, thousands of groups that you can post your stuff for. People who are actually looking. Then you get the watchers on eBay who just sit there and watch and never bid on it. You get 20 watchers and 2 bidders. What the hell's up with that? There should be no watching. It's either you bid or you move along. It's a load of crap. The system's broke. Don't put up with their stuff no more. All I ask is that you share this video on your pages, on your Facebook, on your YouTube, and move along. Tell them to move along. Boycott eBay. Boycott Facebook. Nope. Shit. Wrong one. Not Facebook. Boycott PayPal. eBay. Boycott them. Take your auctions down. Break the system. Thank you.